Did you know there's a real-life sea monster that can grow longer than a bus? It's not a mythical beast from old sailors' tales. It's a living, breathing animal called the oarfish. This creature is truly one of the most incredible sights in the ocean. Imagine a ribbon made of pure silver, shimmering and gliding through the water. That's what an oarfish looks like. Its body is incredibly long and flat, like a giant piece of metallic tape. They are the longest bony fish in the world, and some have been measured at over 11 meters. It's no wonder ancient mariners might have mistaken them for sea serpents when they caught a rare glimpse of one. The oarfish gets its name from its long, oar-shaped pelvic fins, which it uses to help it move and stay stable in the water. Its most stunning feature, however, is its magnificent crest. A bright red, almost fiery dorsal fin runs the entire length of its body, from just above its eyes all the way to its tail. This fin can stand up like a magnificent crown, making the oarfish look like royalty of the deep sea. They don't have scales like most fish. Instead, their skin is covered in a silvery substance called guanine, which gives them their unique, almost polished metal appearance. Unlike a snake or an eel, the oarfish doesn't swim by wriggling its whole body from side to side. Instead, it holds its long body remarkably straight and propels itself forward using its dorsal fin. It sends small, wave-like ripples down this long fin, which pushes it gently through the water column. This method of movement is called amiform swimming. It's an incredibly graceful and efficient way to travel, allowing the oarfish to move either forwards or backwards with perfect control. It's a truly specialized technique for a truly specialized animal, perfectly adapted for life in a world we can barely imagine. Because they are so bizarre and rarely seen, oarfish have inspired countless myths and legends throughout history. People who found them washed up on beaches couldn't believe what they were seeing. Was it a dragon? A monster from another world? The truth is just as fascinating. This is not a monster to be feared, but an extraordinary example of how life adapts to extreme environments. Its strange appearance is a product of millions of years of evolution, creating a creature perfectly suited for its home in the crushing darkness of the abyss, a true giant hidden from our everyday world. Oarfish don't live anywhere near the sunny, shallow waters where we might go for a swim. Their home is in the mesopelagic zone, often called the twilight zone of the ocean. This dark realm is found between 200 and 1,000 meters below the surface. Down here, sunlight barely penetrates, and the world is cast in a permanent, eerie twilight before fading into complete blackness. The water pressure is immense, strong enough to crush a submarine that isn't built to withstand it. This is a cold, dark, and challenging environment where only the toughest and most specialized creatures can survive, and the oarfish is a master of this domain. In this deep, dark world, the oarfish has a very specific diet. It doesn't hunt large prey like a shark or a barracuda. Instead, it feeds on tiny organisms like krill, small crustaceans, and jellyfish that drift through the water column. It's a filter feeder, meaning it swims with its mouth open, filtering these small food particles directly from the water. Its mouth is small and has no teeth, which is perfect for its diet of tiny plankton. This feeding strategy allows it to conserve energy, which is crucial in the deep sea where food can be scarce, and finding a meal requires patience and efficiency. To survive in such profound darkness, the oarfish has developed some amazing adaptations. Its large eyes are designed to capture as much of the faint bioluminescent light as possible, helping it spot the faint glows of tiny prey or approaching predators. Its silvery body might also act as a form of camouflage, reflecting the dim light to make it harder to see from below. Living in this environment means being part of a completely different food web, one that is based not on sunlight, but on nutrients that drift down from the surface and the strange light produced by other deep-sea animals. The oarfish spends most of its life hanging vertically in the water column, almost like it's standing up. Scientists believe it does this to scan the water above for the silhouettes of krill and other small prey against the faint light filtering down from the surface. This vertical posture, combined with its ability to move using just its dorsal fin, makes it a highly effective hunter in its chosen habitat. It can hang almost motionless, conserving precious energy until a meal comes within reach. It is a quiet, patient predator of the abyss, perfectly in tune with its dark and mysterious surroundings. It is an incredibly rare event to see a living oarfish, so when one is found near the surface or washed up on a beach, it always makes the news. These appearances are often a sign that something is wrong. Oarfish are not built for the turbulent, warmer waters near the coast. Their bodies are adapted for the calm, high-pressure environment of the deep sea. When they are found struggling in the shallows, it's usually because they are sick, injured, or nearing the end of their natural life. Unable to cope with the unfamiliar conditions, they are brought to the surface, confused and disoriented. Powerful storms and strong ocean currents are another major reason why these deep-sea giants sometimes end up far from home. A massive underwater storm, or a powerful current like the Kuroshio Current off Japan, can churn up the ocean depths. An oarfish caught in this powerful upward flow of water can be pushed from its deep, stable environment into the chaotic surface waters. Once there, it struggles to swim back down against the force of the current. Exhausted and battered by the waves, it is eventually carried to the shore, a stunning but tragic sight for beachcombers. In some cultures, particularly in Japan, the appearance of an oarfish is seen as an omen. Legend says that these messengers from the sea god's palace wash ashore to warn of impending earthquakes or tsunamis. While this is a fascinating myth, scientists have not found any solid connection between oarfish sightings and seismic activity. The more likely scientific explanation is that subtle geological changes on the seafloor before an earthquake could disturb currents or release gases that affect the oarfish, forcing them to the surface. However, this is still just a theory, and the true reason remains unproven. When an oarfish washes ashore, it provides scientists with a rare and valuable opportunity to study these elusive animals up close. Because we can't easily observe them in their natural habitat, these stranded specimens give us vital information about their biology, diet, and anatomy. Every find contributes a new piece to the puzzle of their mysterious lives. While it is always sad to see such a magnificent creature in distress, its journey to the surface helps us learn more about the secrets hidden in the deepest parts of our planet's oceans, reminding us how much is still left to explore. The oarfish remains one of the ocean's greatest enigmas, a creature that blurs the line between science and myth. Its sheer size and serpent-like appearance are enough to capture anyone's imagination. For centuries, it existed only in stories and the occasional shocking discovery on a remote beach. Even today, with all our advanced technology, live encounters in the deep are exceptionally rare. Every grainy video captured by a remotely operated vehicle is precious, giving us a fleeting window into the life of an animal that spends its entire existence hidden from human eyes in a world of crushing pressure and absolute darkness. What makes the oarfish so mysterious is how little we still know for certain about its behavior. We have theories about why it hangs vertically or why it surfaces, but much of its daily life is a complete unknown. How do they find mates in the vast expanse of the deep sea? How do they reproduce? How long do they live? These are fundamental questions that remain largely unanswered. The deep sea is the largest habitat on Earth, yet we have explored less of it than we have the surface of the moon. The oarfish is a perfect symbol of this vast, unexplored frontier. This air of mystery is what makes the oarfish so compelling. It's not a creature you can see in an aquarium or encounter on a diving trip. It belongs to a world that is alien to us, a world we can only visit with the help of sophisticated machines. Its rarity and its strange, otherworldly beauty make it feel like something from a fantasy novel. The oarfish reminds us that our planet still holds incredible secrets, and that magnificent giant creatures are gliding through depths we can barely comprehend. It fuels our curiosity and our desire to explore the unknown parts of our own world. Ultimately, the oarfish is a fantastic ambassador for the deep ocean. It is a symbol of both the fragility and the wonder of this hidden ecosystem. When one washes ashore, it's a powerful reminder of the incredible biodiversity that exists far beneath the waves. It encourages us to protect these environments, even if we can't see them. The mystery of the oarfish is the mystery of the ocean itself, vast, deep, and full of unimaginable wonders. And that is why it will continue to fascinate scientists, explorers, and dreamers for generations to come. It's a true legend of the deep,